Sagittarius, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy where I serve and I slay. So dear Sagittarius, being the centaur of the zodiac, today I'm going to be doing your predictions for 2026. Important announcements in this video about getting a free personal reading, about a competition, how to participate into the competition. I'm going to talk about that by the end of this video. All you are going to need to do is just to, first of all, this is your reading, right? So you come here to know about 2026. I'm here to serve. I'm here to slay. I am here to deliver the messages that you need to know. What is the main theme here for 2026? What is the important message? Who is coming towards you? Are you releasing someone? Are you getting back with somebody? What is your money situation? What is your prosperity? Are you attracting a soulmate? What is the main theme? Now, I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to rush. I know patience is not the greatest, asset for fire signs, but Sagittarius, when you participate, when you hit that like button, okay, when you comment the positive stuff into the comment section, that is going to increase the chances of you getting a reading. I will talk about free reading. I will talk about that by the end of this video, and I'm going to check to see how far everyone has watched, and based on that, we're going to decide what we're gonna do, okay, for you to be part of this competition. I'm doing this for all the signs, so I'm gonna definitely get you included as well. In this reading, Sagittarius, we're gonna take a look at the overall theme, relationships, money, spiritual messages, and also what is your animal spirit for the year of 2026. Okay, so Sagittarius, let's get into your reading and let's see what is it that you need to know. Sagittarius, what is an important message? What is an overall theme here for you that you need to know, Sag? My cutie patootie. I know the beginning was like very much, all in one breath pretty much, but I have to, make sure that everyone gets my point across, right? We have about 1,000 members, so we want to make sure that we are serving and slaying for everyone. So, for you to show back your gratuity, your gratitude and appreciation is all that is going to be appreciated and needed. That's all. Okay, with your participation, letting me know who is watching me, who is in the comment sections, right? That increases chances of us getting together. So Sagittarius, one of the things that I'm getting here for you in 2026 is expansion. We saw that here. You're going to expand your horizons. Sagittarius, it's time for you to expand your horizons and go beyond borders. There is something here about you traveling, relocating. Something about hair. You're going to grow your hair or you're going to cut your hair. Someone here, there is something about your hair. You're going to change the color of your hair. There is a hairstyle change that's coming up for a lot of you. Remember, you represent the phoenix. You rise out of the ashes, okay? You're someone that you have gone through a lot of trials and tribulations. Definitely a breakup that must have happened last year for you. You either got back with this person or you're still thinking about getting back with them. We're going to talk about this shorter, but there is also a love coming in towards you. So Seven of Pentacles, so for you is, what's the next step for you? Okay, Seven of Pentacles, hold on. Let me get this ring light a little closer. Seven of Pentacles, Sagittarius, one moment. Okay, this is about contemplation. This is about wanting to decide what's the next step here for you, okay? This usually indicates that you already know that you have gone through many trials and tribulations and lessons, and you have accumulated all this wisdom. You have accumulated all these experiences. What's next for you? And this is something you've been thinking about for a long time. What's next for you in money, in financial situation, career? Should you stay or should you not stay, right? A lot of contemplation and a lot of thinking going on for many of you. I'm going to see what is your soul's journey lesson here that you need to know. And I'm going to dive deeper into, I'm getting here, why do I keep saying Capricorn? Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. But Sagittarius, this is about your next step. This is about your next big blow up moment here, okay, in 2026. You have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So I'm sending you a big hug, dear Sagittarius. If you have lost someone, or if there has been a loss of a loved one here, a purpose, I know what I'm here to do. So Sagittarius, many of you are going to be creating your purpose. You have, after losing something, I really pulled only one card for each sign, but I'm going to pull two for you because that's what I'm feeling led to do now. A lot of you have lost something. A lot of you maybe lost a job, maybe lost a certain position or a person. This is about you redefining purpose for you, redefining what's next for you, trying to understand, what is my purpose in life? And you as a Sagittarius, you're very smart. I mean, look at the centaur. Who gave you this weapon? You built it. No other sign in the zodiac has a weapon. Only you have it. So this is talking about your wisdom and your creativity, and that you are more than capable of going beyond borders, stretching yourself out and just really maybe getting out of your comfort zone a little bit more, okay? And just appreciating for whatever you had with someone or something in the past. This could be a job, this could be a city, town, whatever. There is a major shift that's coming up for you, and I'm getting chills right now as I'm saying this, of you basically reinventing yourself, reinventing your life, right? This is something maybe you feel like you've lost, but this is also about, even if you lost someone, this is an indication of you appreciating the moments that you shared with that person. Okay, someone maybe also lost a pet here, a dog or a cat or something very dear to you. This could be a past loved one. But I'm also getting here, whatever loss you have gone through, Sagittarius, in 2026, this is about you realizing what this loss is teaching me. What opportunities am I creating for myself, right? So don't fret. I know that you're a very bold sign, so ain't nothing gonna stop you. Let's talk about this main theme here as your grief and your purpose. Overall, you're a very thankful sign. You're someone that you're very optimistic. You're ruled by Jupiter. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion, luck, and abundance. The Fool. So I'm saying this is about a brand new beginning here for you, dear Sagittarius. The Fool here indicates, I need better lighting here so you can see. Okay, so hold on. Let me just turn this right here this way so that hopefully, hold on, Sagittarius. Can you see this clearly? Yeah, the Fool, okay. So I'm saying, so this is about you, Sagittarius, having a brand new beginning here in 2026 and embarking onto a new journey. For a long time, you've been also wanting to get married. Some of you want to have children. There is definitely children in the picture involved. Okay, there is love coming in towards your way. There is an apology from someone that could be coming in towards your way. I'm going to clarify that. And then you also have the Ace of Cups. So there is new love coming in towards your way, a brand new beginning. You've been waiting for an apology here for someone. I'm going to clarify that. This could mean an ex or unrequited love. Here is what I'm getting. Okay, so the Chariot, you're moving forward. Okay, so Cancerian energy. This is the only way forward, is moving on. So a lot of you are going to embark onto a new journey. You could get a new vehicle in 2026. I'm getting here travel plans, going to places, exploring to places here as well. And you have the Devil, Capricorn energy. I kept saying Capricorn, Capricorn. You could have Capricorn in your birth chart, or you could be dealing with the Capricorn. So this is about you also releasing with the Devil toxicity out of your life. I'm not talking about releasing Capricorn. I'm talking about toxic habits. Okay, people, situations, work environments, things that do not longer serve you anymore. You need to be very clear what is it that you need to release, because there is something or someone here from your past that maybe was holding you back from moving forward. Okay, I think it could have been like a work environment for a lot of you, or maybe like a family dynamic. Love. Let's talk about love. I know some people are like, talk about love, talk about love. I'm gonna talk about love. I'm gonna serve and slay, honey. So grab your popcorn. What's happening for Sagittarius' love life? I'm getting here, you have a choice here to either reconcile with an ex or to release an ex here. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring together. So you're attracting love into your life, okay? Calling in your soulmate. This goes into the Ace of Cups here. Soulmate, heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss with each other. So for many of you, you're going to start attracting someone that you feel more open and understood. I think Sagittarius, by nature, you seem to be one of the most misunderstood signs by a lot of people. past life relationship, you have known each other before. I've told you this many times. This is literally someone that you have known way before. You like in the past life, could be in Aquarius, by the way. I'm getting Aquarius, Libra energy, someone that you feel like you've known them. There is something about this person. There is a lot of passion. There is a very strong sexual connection that you have shared with this person. Past life worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Love yourself first, and you have children. Could be affecting this situation, okay? So Sagittarius, for a lot of you, one of the things that you're learning, this fell under the devil. So love yourself first. I'm not saying this is an issue for you, but I feel like you have the tendency to drop that you're doing everything and then just run to help other people or to overextend your grace and your kindness to them. I think for a lot of you, when it comes to your love life, I do strongly feel like here is that you need to really start feeling worthy. You need to start feeling chosen. You need to start accepting and embracing all parts of yourself, okay? Nobody is perfect. And this is about you also realizing that, is there a toxic habit that I need to release with the devil? There is drinking habits. Some of you could be struggling with drinking. I know maybe this is not what you like me to say. I don't care, okay? I'm here to tell the truth. I'm blunt, very blunt, and you like it blunt, right? I'm raised by Armenian family. So I always speak the truth and I'm very direct. So there is something about smoking, drinking, compulsive behavior, over-sexual behavior. Something's got to go, okay? Some sort of a substance abuse here. Pay attention to the red flags here. So it says the signs are cautioning you. Some of you also need to really start paying more attention into people in your life that are coming in that, you're not here having a carnival, okay? This is not a carnival show. Red flags, cut them out, move on, okay? This is about you realizing that you can't just entertain people's BS. If they're not being loyal to you, if they're constantly hurting you, if they're not elevating your soul, Sagittarius, you need to move on, okay? Because you are gonna only feel drained. You can't just constantly trying to save people and be in dynamics where people are not appreciating you. I'm gonna have to use this deck here. So let's talk about this soulmate, okay? Yes, this is your soulmate. This is someone that you already know. You could be dealing with an Aries, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer here. So a lot of you are going to travel. You have the Chariot here. Okay, you're going to go to places with this person. I think, there is something about an Egyptian knowledge here or someone connected to like Middle Eastern culture, also very significant. Six of Swords. I do feel like here that there is a lot of healing that you have been going through when it comes to this relationship. For many of you, you couldn't really tell if this was your soulmate or not. A lot of you are going to see 888, 444, 222 numbers as angel numbers for confirmations for you. You're going to start seeing more of those numbers. In 2026, I'm getting here also something about your dreams, your dream state. This is something that you want to heal your relationship with the Three of Swords. And then there is the Queen of Wands. I think you still want to heal your relationship with this person. Like I said, the fallout and the separation, I think it happened in a very unexpected way. So for many of you, you couldn't really tell if this was your soulmate, your twin flame, your person. I think they are. And you're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation with your person. I'm going to talk about the single Sagittarius in a few minutes, but a lot of you are dealing with someone that you already know. Sagittarius, King of Wands. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy, and the Four of Swords. So Sagittarius, you and this person, and then you have the Lovers here at the bottom of the deck. And then there is the Five of Wands. Cultural differences, possibly speaking different languages, a lot of misunderstanding. You're going to have a second chance in love with this person specifically. That's what I see happening with a lot of other signs, okay? So many of you are going to embark onto a new journey. There's going to be a brand new beginning in love. And I feel like for many of you, this is also about giving this person and this relationship a second chance. You and this person are meant to have met each other to go through a major transformational journey and healing journey. King and a Queen, that's a court card. This is an indication of a strong partnership and relationship. King and Queen, okay? So this is not a page and a queen, whatever. This is king and a queen. So a lot of you are going through a major healing journey, and I think that you are completing a cycle. My beautiful Sagittarius, is you're basically getting onto a healing journey here. This is someone that you truly are going to see that is your soulmate, and that is your, maybe for some of you, twin flame. If it's a lot of more like on a rougher part where if there is a lot of on and off energy, or things have been very tumultuous and difficult, but you feel very strong pull towards this person, this could be a twin flame for a lot of you. 10 of Wands, you got to let go of the past. There is something about letting go of the past. You have the Wheel of Fortune. When you let go of the past, Sagittarius, and allow things to unfold between you and this person, I do see here a lot of you opening up new possibilities, new opportunities flowing to you, new possibilities coming in towards your way. In the Ace of Swords, there's clarity coming in, and then there is the Strength. Could be dealing with the Leo. Virgo energy here is also. Okay, so there's going to be a conversation with the Strength and the Ace of Swords. This is going to really solidify and strengthen your faith and your belief in yourself. And also, this is about letting go of the past. Something here hasn't worked out. And I think that this is going to give you the opportunity to see that old things actually are possible. And for many of you with the High Priestess, you're also going to increase your psychic abilities, and also your spiritual gifts are going to get more enhanced. Okay, purpose. This relationship, this partner here also is bigger part of your purpose here as well. You have the Nine of Cups. This is about a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, there is some sort of an important prophecy that is going to be fulfilled for a lot of you. So let's get into your other message, your other deck, see whatever comes out that you need to know. And I'm going to talk about the new person. You have number 14, patience. Like I said, this is about, you already have planted the seed. It's just you realizing that this is something that's going to take place. So whether this is a business idea, whether this is a relationship, this is a partner, I do see here patiently, navigating through this, and you seeing that things work out between you and this person, and there's going to be a brand new beginning. Base chakra. So your root chakra is very important here, right? You're going to basically also settle down with this person. I'm strongly getting here, like putting in your roots deep into a location or into a specific household and allowing it to grow. Okay, your base chakra. So again, being grounded is very important. So you might want to, do more walks into the nature, connect more into the nature. You might even, spend more time with this person out into the nature as well in 2026. That's what I'm strongly getting. And this is about your first chakra, is really about you being grounded, right? So some of you have been swayed by the life circumstances here and there. Things didn't work out the way that you anticipated. So this is really about you seeing what are the things that I can do to feel more grounded. Any ritual, any specific thing here, universe. So Sagittarius, you're very much connected to the divine. Okay, you have a very specific purpose here. This is about you also connecting with the spiritual realm and drawing data and information, Akashic records. There is something here about your spiritual growth and you basically pulling information and data and revelation from the collective consciousness and implementing that. Number 21 can be very significant. Okay, 21 is very important. 21 or 2021. Some of you had a spiritual awakening starting 2021 also. Okay, this is a different layout, so I move as I feel like I should be moving. There is no right or wrong way engagement. I see here some of you getting a ring this year, okay, with the engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This is about somebody here that I feel like you had a fallout with and there is going to be a brand new beginning. But I want to talk about who is this soulmate that you're calling into your life. Single Sagittarius, if you're looking for love. Could be attracting a Leo into your life. You got the Strength here, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 2 of Swords. So for many of you, could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You have the Justice here, okay? So could be a Libra. Now you're attracting a soulmate into your life with whom you're going to settle down, with whom you're going to buy a house, you're going to be with this person, maybe also have children as well. I feel like you're going to meet this person at a setting where there's going to be other people, where there's going to be friends. You could be going to a social gathering, I'm not surprised, okay? So going to a social gathering is going to be one of the opportunities. I see you're going to a conference also being one of the opportunities that you could be meeting this person. For many of you, this could be also a same-sex situation, doesn't have to be. Nobody's going to throw judgments for what I just said. I said what I said. Okay, my audience is big. For many of you, this is a connection here that you feel like you can really, really connect with at a very deep level. Water energy here also. A lot of you need to release someone from your past. When you meet this soulmate here, this is not going to resonate with everyone. You have to make a decision here of releasing someone from your past that maybe you had a strong connection with, or maybe there was some sort of a limerence over some saying. So it's going to be very important for you to release that person from your past. Two of Swords. You have been stuck on somebody for a long time from the past. Who is this person? To make room for this soulmate, because you're attracting a new person, someone that was moving very slowly, or something just was not working out at all with this person in the past. Okay, your intuition has been right about this situation all this time. The Empress. I feel like you wanted to marry someone in the past. You wanted to have children. There is something about settling down, and this person was very, very, very slow moving, or maybe nothing was happening. So you're releasing them. What did I just say? Can't make this up. Okay, the World. Sagittarius, this is about a closure of a chapter, a cycle. It has to come to an end, okay? So you have the World here. A cycle is definitely ending. You're definitely shutting the door to someone from the past and letting them go, because you know deep down intuitively that it's going to be the best thing for you to do, so that you can make room for who's coming towards you with the calling in your soulmate, right? And this is a personal choice. Some people may want to choose to reconcile with the person they're dealing with, like I said, from the past. Some of you are going to choose to release. Some of you are choosing to maybe just even remain single and work on your money situation. So that's something that I'm going to get into right now, Sagittarius. We're going to talk about your career. Now, what am I getting for you? There is something about a microphone, Sagittarius, cameras, lights, you know, speaking more, singing. Some of you could be singers. Some of you could be also wanting to start your own podcast here. I'm getting here you being at the front line, getting a new car. I'm getting here your social media presence is going to increase more. Don't pay attention to them haters. That's what I'm getting. Don't pay attention to them insecure people, because insecure people only say insecure stuff, right? So you have protection, okay? Shield yourself from loss and save for rainy days. Expenses are covered. Sagittarius, I know we use fire signs. We like to be a little bit, you know, when it comes to money, we just be like some saying, but you need to be very smart and very wise with your financial situation. Maybe you want to put aside some amount of money, and emergency fund is basically what I'm getting. Some of you also may want to invest into stock market and try to see how you can invest it in a way that your money can make more money. Okay, protection here. So expenses are covered. I think there is a big bill and there is a big expense that is going to be covered. Some of you are going to pay off a vehicle here, a car. Your credit score is also going to increase. And this is going to happen because a lot of you are attracting multiple opportunities for you, multiple options. You have many opportunities to see what works best. Make fun with it. I mean, duh. Fun is something that's literally the nickname of a Sagittarius. So you always make it fun. So this is about you really, Sagittarius, seeing what outlet, what platform, what way of doing something very specific works best for you, right? So you're very smart. You're super smart. You already know this. I'm just giving you the confirmation, and you know that you are very smart. There is an idea a lot of you have been wanting to implement for a long time. This could be a social media presence. You know, this could mean also starting your own business and LLC. You have basically put it aside for a long time. You have hidden wealth. True riches are not just what you see, but what you feel. Unlock treasures within. This is about you also expanding your wealth consciousness and really just understanding that money is just literally energy, okay? Some of you are going to get some sort of a settlement here. If you have a documentation or a court case, I think that's something that's going to work out. Now, Sagittarius, you are a very multi-dimensional, multifaceted sign. So, King of Swords. So there is something about an execution of ideas, execution of a plan here, taking over. You could be also working for yourself and executing ideas. So the Death card, transformation, rebirth in your money process here. Okay, I feel like that your debts are going to be paid off as well. You have the 9 of Wands. You're healing your relationship with money is what I'm getting. 4 of Swords, a lot of healing, and the Star at the bottom of the deck. Aquarius. You could start a business with an Aquarius, by the way. Doesn't have to. So for many of you, when it comes to money, when it comes to like money and career advancement, I see here you doing something with your hands or creating something with your hands. You could be making like art, or you could be also into the fitness world. You could be like a bodybuilder. You could be basically like something about the fitness world. Okay, like helping people, maybe creating courses and things like that. What I'm getting, you could also start selling jewelry. There is something about jewelry or handmade crafts. That's something that I see here you're doing, creating something with your hand. Flower shop, flowers is very significant also. Okay, you could also receive some sort of an inheritance from a family or from someone that may want to pass some money on to you. So I'm saying. Okay, so Sagittarius, let's see what is your spiritual message. What do you need to know? What do you need to know from your spiritual realm? So Sagittarius, you have karmic relationships, onion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. So you might have been in a karmic connection, like literally and like totally karmically bound to someone. You gotta let go, okay? You have the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life move in a prayer. So you're basically getting more into prayer life. You know, you're trying to understand, should I release this person or not? Okay, remember that karmics come here, they open your heart crack open, and then you gotta move on. If you're stuck on someone, and if you don't learn a lesson, this is either you or the other person, this is anybody. If they don't learn the lesson, okay, if no one learns the lesson here, this lesson is gonna get harder and harder, and there's gonna be a repetition, okay? There's gonna be a cycle of repeating the same patterns, the same obsessiveness, the same limerence, the same situation, the same BS, the same kind of obsession. This is about for the soul's growth. What is the conflict here that has happened between you and another karmic that you need to resolve within yourself and move on, okay? So this is about you recognizing that. There's the people come into our lives to teach us a lesson, to push us to our highest timeline ourselves and move on, okay? So this is something very important for many of you. What is your archangel messages that you need to know, Sagittarius? And remember, I'm still gonna talk about your competition-free personal reading at the end of this reading. So let's see, what do you need to know, Sagittarius? Cutie patootie. Yes, there is going to be a reconciliation. 5 of Michael, this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So see, even the Archangel Michael here is saying, release this karmic connection. Release whoever that is that you feel like that you gotta let go of. Someone here has been holding you back or energetically lingering. This is a karmic, not your soulmate. And even the Michael is saying, you know, by the way, my lion's name is Michael and Henry. So it's a confirmation, okay? Release the situation because there is an attachment here. There is an attachment style. There is an attachment wound here. You know, it's not funny. Literally, it's not even funny. So I feel like here that's something that's got to be let go of. And when it comes to you differentiating, is this my soulmate? Is this my twin flame? Is this the karmic? That's a whole different topic I talk about on the membership or in general, you know, in the other videos. I have to be mindful of the time here that I am. So let's see what other messages here that you need to know. I'm going to get into your animal spirit. One final tarot deck, Magician. So you have the power here to create the reality that you want, Sagittarius, the Magician. You are the magic, right? You are the one that's going to sprinkle, write a book, you know, write in your manifestation journal and decide your future, create your purpose, okay? So this is about a creation here that you're having, creating your destiny. What is your animal spirit that you need to know for 2026? Butterfly. This is also associated with Gemini, okay? Butterfly. So you could be going out there more, you could be doing a lot more activities, becoming more social. This is butterfly is also about a transformation. So becoming a caterpillar, cocoon, it goes through phases, right? And then you're flying freely. So I'm going to take a look at that. And I'm going to read what this means for you for 2026. Sagittarius. Undergoing great change and transformation. I told you they're going through a major transformation, expansion here. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon, committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, prayer, done at the same time, at the same place and time, will do wonders for lifting a butterfly spirit, cheerful, graceful daily routine. So you also had a prayer here somewhere. You had a prayer come out. I saw somewhere a prayer here. Here. So this was patience, right? Patience. So this is about you, dear Sagittarius, being loving and kind towards your beautiful self, knowing that not everything may happen at a very rapid pace, at a very rapid space. And when it says here that this transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, change is not the fun thing. It's not easy, as you know, but this is about you adapting yourself and adjusting. You're like a chameleon. So basically molding yourself into this new timeline, new people, new environment, new energy, new frequency, right? New opportunities here for you. So it's very important, I believe, that for a lot of you that are watching this, to embrace this new transition and this new transformation into your next phase, your abundance, your money, being more financially responsible, cutting out the toxic BS out of your life, and also working things out through your relationship. And I think your relationship is also going through a major transformation. Once you release someone that's karmically attached to you, you're going to make room for this other true relationship to work out for you. Okay, and you're also going to attract the soulmate here for you too. So now let's talk about the competition. This is what I had for you, Sagittarius. I don't always talk about this, but I'm going to let you know right now, okay? Because I'm very blunt. Sagittarius, I come out here, I deliver messages weekly, monthly, and all that. It's important for me to see who you are. Make yourself known. Don't be shy. Calm yourself, make yourself comfortable. Moderators and me, we take the trash out, okay? We delete, we remove, we blocked the trolls of the channel. There is more than 800 people who have been blocked. So if there has been a troll, for example, that's been trying to type a negative comment and they don't get any reactions because their name is hidden from the channel. There is a button that I can click on, okay? It says hide user from the channel and they're permanently gone. Nobody sees their comment, nobody can see what they're doing. So back to you. If you want to participate in this competition to get a free reading, ask a question, get an answer, I'm going to need you to comment below the things that resonated with you, the goals that you have for yourself, and if you have made it up until this point, because I'm going to see, right? I'm going to see the performance. Then I'm going to look into the comments. I'm going to give it some time to see who's out there. And then I'm going to choose one person. I'm going to get it back to you into the comments. I'm going to say, ask away. Ask me a question. And then you're going to ask a question. And then no timeline, medical, legal stuff. Okay. Keep it open-minded. Keep an open-ended question as you are. And I'm going to answer your question in one of the upcoming Sagittarius reading. I'm going to say your name. Okay, and I'm gonna answer your question thoroughly in one of the upcoming Sagittarius videos. Maybe the next 1 or 2 readings that are coming up. This is not about likes and views, whatever. This is not for my ego. This is about the engagement, for me to see that the audience is also really engaged and giving back. So go ahead and hit that like button, comment below positive stuff, put the good stuff out there to activate this. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I have 1,000 members on the membership side. I can spend 90% of my time on the membership and only 10% on the channel, but I'm balancing things that I'm also wanting to give back to the people on this side, okay? So it's important for me moving forward. This is my structure of my business. This is the structure of my channel. This is what I believe is best for me to do now, to see your engagement, for you to receive those readings for free, okay? And I don't want nobody come and say you're not getting it for free, you're getting paid for YouTube. Yes, okay, yes. I got a fridge to fill, I got to take care of myself. I'm good, I'm all set, but I'm just saying being a spiritual person and also doing work I know some religious people are going to be really mad back there, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? They're like, why are you doing this? You keep telling people this and that. You know what? I keep telling people and the predictions keep coming true. So catch me outside. How about that? So I'm saying, and I'm very sassy this year. Very, very sassy. I'm very, I'm respectful and mindful, but also, there's like, oh, one more thing, Sagittarius. Before you go, I know this is a long reading. If anyone also, if you're going to comment, I'm just very curious. Respectfully, I'm so curious, Sagittarius. Are you able to elaborate how come that you're the only sign out of all the 12 signs that when I post your videos, I see like religious people literally like flocking and like just literally flooding your comment section. I don't take nothing personal, but these people, if they think they're a churchgoer, they're religious, what are they doing into the tarot readers channel, especially on the Sagittarius reading? Do you have an answer for that, Sagittarius? Is this a cross watcher? Is this someone that's just, I'm just curious because I'm really baffled. I'm like literally under a Sagittarius video talking about like God and Bible and Jesus. Girl, I know the Bible from back to back, from cover to cover. So I'm saying, like, and they keep working for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm just baffled. Like, I don't know what's the deal with that whole stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't take nothing personal. I came this far. I'm going further anyways. You know what I mean? So it's just really interesting why that happens under a Sagittarius video, because no other sign really has that going on. It's always the religious freaks. It's always these freaky ass people who are like trying to be judgmental, go to church on Sundays, and then 6 days they were slandering somebody else's name and coming to a tarot reader channel and telling them what I'm saying. I don't care, girl. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm here to serve and to slay, and you're always gonna watch me, always, because you always come back. Now, Sagittarius, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Love you so much. The real Sagittarius. Take care. Bye.